Folks, if you've been paying attention over the last month, then you know just how freaking bad the new remote ID proposed rule from the FAA is going to be. And it is bad for everybody. If you are out there thinking, well, I just fly fixed wings, I'll be fine. No, you are affected and you're not going to be able to do that anymore, at least not the way that you have been. But I'm going to assume that most people who are watching this are already convinced that this is bad and something needs to be done. If that's not you, if you need to be convinced, there are links down in the video description where you can educate yourself about just how freaking bad this is going to be. Once you've educated yourself, come on back, because it is time for action. And I know everybody out there has a really short attention span, and many people aren't going to watch this whole video, so I'm going to put the end right at the beginning, and I'm going to work backwards from there. You need to leave a comment. The federal agencies are required to have a 60-day comment period where the public can weigh in on the rules that they're about to pass. And we are in that period now, and it is time for action. And I feel so strongly about this that I am going to do a giveaway. So there is a protest February 29th in Washington, D.C. The UFDA crew has put this protest together. Everybody is coming, and we're going to go picket and protest outside the FAA headquarters. And I've heard many people say, I'd like to go, but I can't afford to go. So my idea was I'm going to give away one ticket to the protest. But actually, I don't care if you, I'd love for you to come to the protest, but I don't want to deal with your travel accommodation. So I'm just going to give away, how much is a plane ticket to $400. I'm going to pick one person who leaves a comment, and I'm going to give them $400. And if you want to use that to come to the protest, I'd love to meet you there. And if you want to use that to pay your rent, I don't care. Do whatever you want with it. But I want you to, I feel so strongly about this. I donated $1,000. Thank you, patrons, for making it possible for me to do that. I hope you agree that that was a worthy use of the patron money that you give me every month. I donated $1,000 to the UFDA protest, but more protesting alone isn't enough. We need these comments. Don't be fooled into thinking the comments are all going to be ignored. They don't matter. You still need to leave one. And here's the thing. The best thing you could possibly do is to write a well thought out, detailed comment, but many people aren't going to do that. So if you want to do that, I'm going to show you some resources that will help you make the best comment you possibly can. But if you are not going to leave the best comment you possibly can, just copy someone else's. Copy mine. Copy the FPV. The FPV Freedom Coalition wrote a 25-page document talking about all the problems with this, and it's going to be their official comment. Copy it. Copy the AMAs. Copy DJI. DJI hasn't released theirs yet. Pick someone you feel you can trust to speak for you. Copy their comment. Just leave a damn comment. If this video gets 10, 20, 30, however many thousand views, and I don't see 10, 20, 30, however many thousand comments being left, do this. Do it for me. Do it because I'm going to pick somebody and I'm going to give them $400 and maybe see them on February 29th at the protest. Do it for whatever reason you need to, but just do it. So here's what you need to do. Go to this webpage, link in the video description. Click this button, submit a formal comment. Now, if you want, you can type your comment here. I think this is bad. Don't do it. Thank you. That's fine if that's what you want to do, but even better is to add a file. You can attach a PDF, you can attach a Word doc, whatever you want to attach. And I've got links in the video description. If you just want to copy paste someone else's comments, then you can just upload that and submit it as your comments. That is better than nothing. In fact, what I did is I wrote my own comment, which is about a page and a half of text, and then I also attached the FPV Freedom Coalition's, and I said, look, there's a whole bunch of other things in this other document. Please consider it to be part of my comment. You can see my comment linked down below if you want to check it out. When you're done filling out all the information, submit your comment. And here's the thing. This is all a part of public record. It is all viewable and searchable by anyone, and every comment that is submitted is assigned a unique ID. So after you've submitted your comment, if you want to enter the giveaway, then in the video description is linked a Google form where you can leave your name, your email address, and your FAA comment ID. I need your email address to let you know. That's how I'll contact you when you win, but also that is how you make sure that there aren't duplicate entries. I will not put you on any mailing list or spam. I delete them all after the drawing is done. If you you just have to trust me on that one. So that is how you enter the giveaway. Then I will draw a winner. I will go and I will look for your comment and your name and your ID. Now, I don't care what you put in the comment. I'm not trying to tip the results. I'm not trying to make you say anything in particular. I just want to see that you left a comment. That's it. You say whatever you want. Say, I like cheese sandwiches. Just leave a comment. I would prefer that you say, this is bad and here's why I think it's bad. But I feel like it would be unethical to pay you to say what I want to say. So I'm just going to pay you to say whatever you want to say. And that's how the giveaway will go. If you don't leave a comment, if I don't find your comment, then you can't win. That's how it works. If you want to know more, you can read my comment, linked down below. There are also other resources. The FPV Freedom, since you're still here now that I've gotten that part, since you're still here, FPV Freedom Coalition's comments are amazing. They have like a 2-page summary of what's wrong, but then there's like 20 more pages of specific cases where the FAA said, we request comment, and they say, here's what's wrong with what you're doing. I am so impressed with the work they put into this. And if you want to bring yourself up to speed on all of the things that might be wrong with this, download FPV Freedom Coalition's comments and read them and see what you think. And some people say, oh, can we trust the FPV Freedom Coalition? I don't know. I appreciate that their affiliation with Red Cat, the fact that Red Cat is on the board, that some people find that to be a little bit sketchy. But at the end of the day, if you look at this resource, who cares where it comes from? Look at the resource, and I think you'll agree it is a massive resource for people who want to write a good comment. What is involved in writing a good comment? Well, since you're still here, let me tell you a few more things about that. So this is an article by Brendan Schulman, who writes for DJI. He is also the guy who defended Trappy against the FAA. For those who think, oh, DJI is evil. Well, Brendan Schulman defended Trappy against the FAA. So if he's evil, I don't know. Anyway, figure that one out. The best thing to do is, number one, leave a comment. You can make a difference. Your comment does matter. Or more importantly, not leaving a comment matters. Because then they'll just say, look, nobody even cared. We'll just do whatever we want. If there's thousands and thousands of comments, at least they can't pretend that we didn't try. Tell them who you are and what you do with drones. A big part of the problem with this is that they think their picture of who a drone operator or an SUAS operator or an RC aircraft operator is, they don't know that a lot of us are out there. You guys out there building balsa wood planes, and foam planes and foam board planes like flight test planes, they don't know that you exist. Tell them that you exist. Tell them how you'll be impacted by this specifically and which ways you'll be impacted, and suggest to them a better way to achieve the same goal. I want to point out that in some ways the FAA's hands are tied here. So just saying, just don't do this, or what if you did this? It's better if you look at other solutions that have been suggested by people who have really studied this and kind of hitch your wagon to that solution. There are some solutions that, if suggested, are just not going to be practical. Others are more practical and more potentially feasible. Answer the FAA's specific questions that affect you. The Notice of Proposed Rulemaking specifically has a whole bunch of places where they say the FAA requests comment for. They're specifically asking, how should we implement this? And that means that maybe they don't know, and maybe there's more room there to get some concessions. Again, the best place I feel like to get information about this is the FPV Freedom Coalition's document, because it looks like the FPV Freedom Coalition went through the entire NPRM and found every single place where they said the FAA requests feedback, and then they've just got a response to it. And finally, don't forget to comment on aspects that you support. If there's anything you find positive about it, definitely let them know. Don't make it entirely negative. For example, the fact that under the new rule, you can actually do beyond visual line of sight operations if you have a transponder and so forth. That's kind of cool. Right now, it's basically impossible to legally do beyond visual line of sight operations. And for a lot of operators, that's got a lot of potential to make a lot of things possible. So if there's anything positive in it, definitely let them know. Anyway, more resources down in the video description. Do your own research. But even if you don't do your own research, the very least that you must do is leave a comment. Even if it's just a copy of someone else's comment, go do it. It literally will take you 10 minutes. Go do it, you sons. Do it. Do it. Please. I'm begging you. This is so important. That's it. Official rules and blah, blah, blah. The giveaway are in the description too. I have to say that because YouTube makes me say that. Bye, everybody. I'm going to go leave my comment.